Yesterday, I spoke about a new law passed by the D.C. City Council. This law lowers penalties for crimes like carjacking and robbery. Thankfully, Congress is stepping in to stop this legislation. D.C., Washington here, should be an example of our American ideals. Sadly, it is becoming an example of the crime we're experiencing across the country in our larger cities. Chicago, Midwest, new records broken in the wrong way each week. New York, even places like my state capital, Indianapolis. It should be a wake-up call to crack down, and yet city governments keep going the other way. The first priority of any government should be the safety of its citizens, especially at the local level where you live each day. We know a big part of this is not about the laws we have. We have a lot of laws on the books. They're not enforced. In my state capital of Indianapolis, I have a prosecutor that will not enforce those laws. And even in the heart of our country, the Midwest, you have the same issue. I guess the most disturbing part of all of this is the hatred for our police. They place their safety in hazard to protect ours. Too often, they pay the ultimate price in doing so. Indiana has lost several officers in the line of duty in the last 2 years, like Terre Haute Officer Greg Ferenczi and Richmond Officer Sierra Burton. I'd like to say a few words about Elwood Police Officer Noah Chavez, who was killed in the line of duty last year in a little town in Indiana. He's only 24 years old. He was shot during a routine traffic stop by a violent career criminal who should have been behind bars. His parents, Lori and Matt, remembered their son to my office with these words: "All that Noah ever wanted to do is help others." Society has been robbed of the many positive impacts he would have had on our world. When a police officer is killed in the line of duty, it sends a shockwave through the community, and it's happening in far too many places. I decided after his death that I wanted to take the lead in reintroducing the Thin Blue Line Act. This bill would make targeting police officers an aggravating factor in favor of the maximum sentence. It's already passed through the House of Representatives once before. We need to do it again in this Congress and get it through the Senate as well. Supporting our police shouldn't be a partisan issue. This law wouldn't apply in every case, but it would make criminals think twice before targeting our police. We have to do everything we can to protect those who protect us. The one thing we can do to fight back against crime is to support those on the front line. We need to give them the resources they need and send a clear message to those who wish to do them harm. If you target a police officer, you're going to pay the highest price possible. We need to get that done.